Hi everybody, Jamie here from Starter Riot. Welcome back to Thank Punk It's Friday, and it's another great week for releases. Every Time I Die released their 8th album. It's called Low Teens. Now, few bands are consistently great over 8 albums and 15 years, but Every Time I Die are one of them. They're doing a UK tour in December as well. They are amazing live. Definitely get out and check them out. Also out today, Slang are releasing their 2nd album, A Loud Bash of Teenage Feelings. Now, in contrast to their 1st album, this album is all written on the road. Now, James Alex opened up in an interview recently about the writing of the album and departure of drummer JP Flexner. He said that the entire album was recorded in 9 days. Kind of gives you a sense of the whole crash bang wallop approach that Slang have. They've just come back from a tour in the UK, but lo and behold, they're going out again in support of the album in November. Expire are releasing their final album With Regret. Now, when they announced the album earlier this summer, they announced that they were breaking up. They're doing their final UK tour in November. That's going to be a cracker because it's with Counterparts, Landscapes and Not Loose. I imagine a few people's dream lineup. That's going to be awesome. Anna's Anchor finally releases their debut album Nautical Miles today. They're doing a full band tour in the UK as well in October with Losing Sleep. And I Told You I Would Eat You are releasing their EP I Am Not Your Fault on Failure by Design Records today. It's kind of twinkly emo for fans of bands like American Football or more recently Pipe Dream if you checked out their album Secret Beach. Now, last week obviously we were at Riot Fest where we missed a few releases. Some contenders for Album of the Year came out last week, including Taking Back Sunday released their 7th album, Tidal Wave. It is the 3rd album since John Nolan and Sean Cooper rejoined the band. They launched the album with an after show at Riot Fest. They played the album in full and then did a set of classics. They're bringing that tour to the UK in February. Tickets are already on sale. Touche Amore have released their fantastic 4th album, Stage 4. This album is so intense. Very heavy subject matter as well, but fantastic songs. I think this album is not just fantastic on first hearing, but I think it's really going to grow and grow into a major classic. Their set at Riot Fest was as intense as you might imagine as well. I definitely can't wait to see them bring it to the UK. Also last week, Against Me's album Shape Shift With Me came out. It's the follow-up to their critically acclaimed album Transgender Dysphoria Blues. They're also doing a UK tour in support of that in December with Milk Teeth supporting. That's going to be awesome. And also out last week, Knocked Loose released their album Laugh Tracks. As I mentioned before, they're going to be on tour with Expire later this year. Back to this week, Boston Manor have released a new song called Fossa. Obviously, Be Nothing is out next week, and this song is a bit more chilled out than the songs we've already heard from that, Lead Feet and Leica. Their tour supporting Moose Blood starts in a few weeks, and then they're also doing a headline run of dates in November. Balance and Composure have got a new song called Spinning. This song, much like After Party, sounds more like old Balance and Composure than Postcard did. Don't worry, Balance fans. They played their first show in 6 months at Riot Fest. They had a huge crowd waiting to see them. They were on one of the smaller stages, and it seemed like people were a bit disappointed. They played majority new album tracks, so mostly unheard or very recently released. Played only 2 or 3, I think, of the things we think we're missing. Nothing Off Separation. I think people were a bit disappointed, but it was nice to hear the new songs live. They sounded really cool, so we'll wait and see for the tour. Youthman have got a video for their song Look/Wait. Now this video is a super trippy stop motion claymation kind of thing. Think Wallace and Gromit on acid. It's basically plasticine Youthman playing and then they get abducted by aliens and tortured. It looks as dark as it sounds. Drawstring have released a new video called School. That will be out on October the 25th on Beth Shalom Records. And finally, Ben from Night Harvest's new band Luxury Death has a video for their song Radiator Face. Video is very cool, very arty. If you were following the direction that Night Harvest were going in, you can definitely see the progression towards this. Very cool song as well. Definitely get down to check them out at a show. They've just started playing shows recently. And that's all for this week. Keep an eye on the socials. I've been in Chicago with no internet for a week, but I'll be posting a lot of stuff from Riot Fest. Spoiler alert, it was awesome. It was awesome. Brand new were obviously the highlight. They flashed up the whole brand new 2018 at the end, which was very upsetting. And all the highlights, Death Cab for Cutie were amazing. Creeper were fantastic, great to see them in America. The after show with Basement, Citizen and Turning Over, the dream lineup was absolutely incredible as well. And seeing Thursday twice that weekend after their reformation from hiatus was just incredible. And that's all for this week. Stay tuned for Start Riot. We've got so much great content coming up. Keep an eye peeled on our YouTube channel. Subscribe if you're not already. Like the Facebook page and all that jazz. For now, Thank Punk It's Friday.